Good afternoon, YouTube family. It's another day in paradise. Um, I was honored today to be a part of graduate recognition at my church, and I make the church programs, and we honored high school graduates as well as one of our associate ministers who graduated from a seminary school. He got a master's degree from a seminary school. So this year I decided not to put a poem on the program as I have done in the past because every year I share the same poem with our graduates, and I am going to be sharing that poem with you all momentarily. But I decided to do something different. So this is how the back of our program looked today. Um, I'm not sure if you all can see that very well or not, but this is the way the back of our program looked. And this was the front of it. It just says, "Congratulations, class of 2025." And it just lists the four graduate names on it. And again, this was the back of our graduate program. And it's a Bible scripture. It's a picture with some flowers and a Bible scripture. And it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." And that is coming from the book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, verse 11. The purpose of me doing this video today is that I wanted to share with you all a poem that I share with all the graduates whenever it's time for us to do graduate recognition at church. I shared this poem with them, and the title of this poem is "Don't Quit." And this is something that can be used for not only people who are graduating from high school, but just anything in life that's difficult or maybe challenging. It's just an encouragement for us not to quit or not to give up. And the author of this poem is unknown. But again, the title of this poem is called "Don't Quit." When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, and you want to smile but you have to sigh, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Life is queer with its twists and turns, as every one of us sometimes learns. And many a failure turns about when he might have won had he stuck it out. Don't give up though the pace seems slow, you may succeed with another blow. Often the goal is nearer than it seems to a faint and faltering man. Often the struggler has given up when he might have captured the victor's cup. And he learned too late when the night slipped down how close he was to the golden crown. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint of the clouds of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight when your heart is hit. It's when things seem the worst that you must not quit. This is a poem that has always inspired me. I'm going to share a story with you all, then I'm going to let you all go. In 2006, I became a teacher, and I went to school and took a course for teaching. I took a graduate course for people who had degrees because um, I did not graduate from college in education. I graduated from college in journalism because my dream was to be a journalist, and my minor was English. So I got into the education field later in life, but my first year of teaching was a disaster in 2006. I had took an education course and I was not prepared. Ultimately, I ended up resigning from that job in lieu of being terminated. So I resigned before I was fired that year. I decided to give teaching another try. And I did go back to college in 2020, right before the pandemic. I started working on my master's of education. My goal was to become a reading interventionist, and I successfully completed 2 years of college, and successfully completed 2 years of teaching in education again, which I decided later that I wanted to pursue other passions, that education was not the right field for me. It wasn't my passion anymore. It was a goal I had set for myself because I had always wanted to be a teacher because my grandmother was a teacher, and that was something that was on my bucket list. I didn't quit. I stuck it out to the end. I tried it. I successfully accomplished it for 2 years and decided to go another route. But the goal and the moral of this story is not to quit. So I encourage you all, if you want to, whatever you are passionate about, to pursue it. It won't be easy and it won't work out all the time. A failure is success turned inside out. So a failure is something that we use as a learning tool to let us know what not to do the next time. And so whatever, if you want to go back to college, even if you're 50 years old, if you want to go back to college, go for it. Whatever you want to do in life, pursue it. Give it your all. Go 100%. Don't go half of the way with it. Go all of the way with it. And I just wanted to encourage you all today to follow your dreams, not to give up on yourself. Don't quit. If it's something you're passionate about, pursue it and go for it. I thank you all for listening. I thank you all for watching my videos. Just thank you all so much. I'm just eternally grateful for the support that I'm getting on YouTube. I don't have 1,000 followers. I just have 205 followers, and I am grateful for the followers that I have. Um, and I thank you all so much for listening. You all have a blessed day.